Ladies and gentlemen, it's breakout time. In association with Get Back Boxing and Yesify's Backyard Boxing, we have our one of our influencer versus Get Back bouts of May 6th, 2023, Breakout 001, a surprise fight that a lot of us didn't expect to see. Of course, coming out of Dallas, Texas, we have Nycherius representing Yesify's Backyard Boxing. And of course, we have Ant Mills representing Get Back Boxing and fighting out of Willimantic, Connecticut. These two gentlemen are going to have a very interesting fight with a very interesting weight, but only one can come out the victor. My first question goes over to Ant Mills. So my first question is, how did we get here? There's a lot of people that there was a lot of people saying that you weren't going to be able to fight on this event because there was a lot of people that were coming forward, but then we're backing down. You're excited to have this fight. How do you feel about being here, and how did we get here?
I feel good. I'm never nervous. I'm always ready to go. So basically, I came to the conclusion I wasn't gonna fight in this card, but I was still gonna show up. But then I saw that, he likes to he's down to fight, like he's game. So I saw him under comments, and then I just asked him. I said, May 6th, you wanna get it? And he was like, he's down. So I was like, fuck it, let's go. And I hit you up.
So, Nycherius, this man right over here, Ant Mills, he's on a win streak currently. You are coming off a loss. So, what makes you want to come out to Breakout 001 to Willimantic, Connecticut from Dallas, Texas? You got a long journey and you have a lot to prove. How do we get here? Why do you want to fight Ant Mills for your redemption fight?
Well, the reason why I want to fight is just to kind of, now my last fight, I wasn't really, comfortable because, it was a backyard. But since this is an opportunity, I can prove myself, I can get everyone to just show that I can box because I've been doing this since 2020. I've been doing this since like the KSI versus Logan 2. So it's really going to be very interesting how this fight is going to be turned out and how it's going to be represented because this is like depending on me just to prove everybody wrong because realistically before I wasn't really in the influencer scene. I was just doing like watching myself doing street fights and all that, and I did like a couple of spars and stuff. But this is really the redemption fight for me, just to prove everybody wrong, and that's pretty much it.
So I have another question for you, if you don't mind me asking. You recently participated in a Yesify's Backyard Boxing match. I believe it was Spar Wars or something like that. Someone we're now working with on the event. Some things went wrong in that fight. You want to talk about what went wrong in that fight? Was it your preparation? Was it the environment? Because, Yesify has a certain way of doing things. And of course, he has a tight-knit community. And of course, you flew into his space. But this is a little different because you have, this is kind of Ant Mills's environment. This is where he's from. And a lot of us are traveling to there. So it's neutral territory. So I want you to talk about the loss and why it happened and why you can prove that that was either a fluke or maybe you want to come back and prove yourself.
To be honest, it was probably just the preparation because I think I was just trying to get myself ready with the hardware during like the fight between the other Trey. And I felt like, I kind of just underestimated Trey because before I would say that I could beat him, but all this and all of that. And then, it just went like that. And I just got humbled by getting dropped. Now, I wouldn't say I got dropped. I just decided just to get on my knees because I felt one of his body shots. And
You got dropped.
I just said, yeah, so I just like felt one of his body shots. And, that's the reason why I lost. But there's no excuses. I still lost regardless. And, I just got to make a statement.
You're here to make a statement at Breakout 001. I like what I'm hearing, Nycherius. I really know, I'm coming off a loss myself, so there's a lot of redemption going on this card, and I guarantee you that there could be some upsets. Now, going over to Ant Mills, You recently took on Christian at the most recent Get Back Boxing Season 2 closer. You fought on the Dennis versus Trey undercard. What are you bringing into this fight? What has your preparation been like since that fight? I know that we've been sparring a little bit, but that doesn't really tell the full story. So you want to tell the people on what's going on since that Season 2 closer and that victorious win?
Yeah, it's really the same shit. I'm just sparring. I'm sparring harder, sparring a lot more rounds, sparring with my cousin Jalen more. Um, I'm doing a lot of workouts at home. I'm going to anything that's available. I'm showing up. So I'm going to the Jose's gym on Wednesday. Heavy bag work. I'm in better shape. I'm trying to you know, do some personal things that keep me in like a good mindset and shit. Like little shit like cleaning your room every day. Staying in check, showering every day, or like all that shit. Like I'm just in a good mindset, and that's what you need. It's little shit like that that'll keep you like in check. You know what I mean?
Staying disciplined and staying
Staying
ready.
disciplined.
Now, going over to Nycherius, it's been a little bit since you took that loss in Yesify's backyard. What has your preparation been like since then? Have you been training? And since that you got this fight with Ant Mills a few days ago, what's the plan going into the training? Because maybe you just started a couple of days ago. You maybe didn't really know that there was a fight coming up. Or were you already training for a fight that you thought you'd maybe have coming up?
Basically, after the loss, I came back to Dallas. I went back to training. I decided just to leave my last coach because my last coach didn't really give me the type of training that I need. Because all he really made me do is like 100 sit-ups, pad work, all of this and that. So I just decided to find a new different coach. And, I found a new different coach. And, he got me better ever since. So I've kind of just still been training ever since, this got announced. I just been doing that. Security, and what else? That's really much it. It's just that and the security job. So I'm really just doing both at the same time, having a different schedule to do what I need to do. And yeah. And I will be better than before because I feel like I need to fix my mistakes, what I had wrong in the last fight, which is giving up. So yeah.
Honestly, man, this is what this is all about. It's redemption. We have a lot in the cards for this. So I'm going to ask this question to Nycherius next. You're coming from Dallas, Texas. It's a very long trip. You're coming into some unknown waters. I don't know if you've ever been to New England, but it's a very different place compared to Dallas. Are you prepared for the environment? Are you prepared for maybe the colder, windier days compared to the hotter, humid days? Because it is going to be May, it's going to be a little bit warmer, but it is still going to be New England. So are you prepared for that location change? Are you prepared to come into this unbridled territory and take on an opponent, which a lot of people are saying is one of the best in the scene right now?
To be honest, I kind of already got a game plan, ready and rock and loaded. I'm just, just doing my best to keep myself in shape and really just kind of just be motivated, Don't let my last fight get to myself, because like I said, everyone's picking Ant to beat me. So it's kind of giving me a boost.
Massive underdog here.
Yes.
I respect it.
And, with my last performance, I really just looked at it one more time and said, this is not right. I have to get better at this. So, I get myself, prepared, fluid, and ready to go.
Sounds awesome, dude. Honestly, I'm looking forward for you to come up here. And honestly, I think you're going to like it up here. I think you're going to like being up around all these guys. So my next question is to Ant. Nycherius is here. You only met him a couple of days ago. You guys have been going back and forth. He's been saying a couple things in this face-to-face that may have changed the title a little bit. We know that he's been training since KSI Logan Paul 2. That's a long time. That was back around 2018, 2019 time. Does this change your opinion of him at all?
Nah, and All right, so when I first downloaded Twitter, he was one of the first people I talked to, so I know who he is.
Oh,
He's
really?
cool. It's all yeah, it's all respect. Feel me? I respect. You know, he's not taking that loss too hard. He's taking it like a man. He wants to come back and redeem himself, but I'm not accepting losing. I'm coming to fight. I'll stand there. I'll go toe to toe. Whatever. I'm here, bro. I just know I'm here, bro.
Nycherius, what are you thinking? When you look at Ant, you know that he's got the experience, but what do you think about him? What do you think about Ant? When you see this man across from you, what's going through your brain?
Basically just lock and load it and do what I need to do and never give up. And use one of his powerful body shots. I just gotta walk through it. You know?
Yeah,
I
bro.
see his
Prepare
footage
that body,
from
bro. I'm taking that body.
Yeah, so I've been practicing on that. So I'm prepared. Ready for the body shot, and then I gotta just hold it. I can't really just let one body shot just make the fight different. I gotta put in that work.
Well, it
Hell
seems
yeah.
like both of you guys are going to be putting in work, and that's what we're all here for. This is the fight game. It ain't the nice game, and you guys are both ready to fight. I have one final
Sure.
question for the both of you. You guys are both from two different sides of life. All right. What would a win on Breakout Boxing 001, the first ever big influencer, small creator boxing card, what would a win mean for you? And I'm going to ask that question to Nycherius first.
Now, if I win, then pretty much everyone's just gonna I'm not gonna say everyone's gonna be quiet because there's some people that's gonna pick Ant just to beat me. But if this win really goes through, I'm just gonna get back to training and just see who on my next list. And this win is gonna mean a lot to me because I just been putting in the work and stuff, and
That's how it is, man. We put in this work to get that dub. And what would a win mean for you, my friend?
But whoever wants it next, bro. And it's no if I win, I'm going to win. I'm not accepting losing. None of these influencers, none of them are beating me. Whoever wants it, 130, 140, 150. I'm here, bro. I'm here for everybody. After I'm done with, I don't even know how to pronounce his name. After I'm
you
done
can
with
just call
him,
me Dietrich or D.
Dietrich. But after I'm done with Dietrich, I'm anybody who wants it, I'm just here, bro. I've been searching. He's the only one that took the challenge, so it's looking like nobody wants to fight me. Once I get through with him, I'll give Jose the rematch for the belt. So we'll fight for the belt and get back, and then I'm gonna stick with Breakout as well, and I'll fight on Breakout any event you guys want me to.
That's awesome, man. I actually do have one more question for the both of you. There is kind of a weight difference.
Keep them coming. Keep them coming.
Listen. There's a weight difference coming on in this fight. Ant, you're around 130, 140. Nycherius, you're 160.
130 on the dot.
130 on the dot. You're 160, Nycherius. Now, this is an exhibition style fight. So basically, we have experience versus strength and brawn. How do you think that's going to incorporate and give you guys advantages or disadvantages respective to both of you? And I'm going to ask that question first to Ant Mills. Nycherius is a bigger dude. He's 160. He's really tall, and it looks like he's ready to go. Are you prepared to handle the strength?
Yeah, I'm always prepared. I'm not. He's not a pushover. He's got all that physical advantages on me, so I'm definitely taking him serious 100%. I'm not sleeping. But honestly, it doesn't really bother me. My first fight on Get Back, I fought Xavier. He was 6'2", 160. So it's a similar fight, and I'm way sharper now. So, and I won that fight. So I'm here, bro. Like I said, I'm here, bro. None of that shit matters to me.
So Nycherius, you're fighting a smaller man, but a scrappier dude. He's got hands, he's got speed, he's going to be able to go to the body. He's going to be able to hit you with shots that maybe you haven't seen before, but you have the strength and you have the height advantage in this fight. Is that going to mean anything for you in this fight? Because again, Ant's got the skills, but again, it only takes one shot and you never know.
Well, to be honest, yes, and looks like he can really scrap. Like he has a lot of power. I feel like in terms of power, I might have more power than him, but I definitely can see the experience,
That's fair to say.
and I know he's gonna bring a lot to the table to me, and he's gonna be a very, very hard opponent. So I'm not gonna lack on him. I know he's gonna be like a way harder fight from the Yestify. So I'm really just gonna not underestimate him because Ant has been doing this, really been boxing before I even got back. I just been doing sparring and street fights, and it doesn't really count as like experience. So
Gotta start somewhere.
Well, Nycherius, I want to let you know something, man. You've already proven yourself. You've already proven yourself as a fighter. You flew out on your own dime and you fought someone in an environment that you weren't really familiar with. That already makes you a fighter, okay? But you're coming here to prove why you're one of the best fighters. And you're trying to prove why you're not an underdog. So I appreciate you coming, dog. And I really hope you understand that I mean that. Not only as like the CEO or anything like that, but it takes some serious balls to do this. So you win or lose, man, you're coming up here and you're going to earn your respect, and Ant is going to earn his respect either way. You both are going to have an incredible match. Do you have any final words for each other?
Go ahead, you go first.
I'm gonna just say good luck to Ant. I'm gonna have fun, fighting you. It's gonna be like I'm no hate. I don't really have any hate for you or anything. You're a pretty cool dude. You're like one of my friends in high school that I used to talk to. Kind of have like a similar, look. It's one of my friends in high school, so I have no hate for you. I have no hate for any other people from Get Back because they gave me this opportunity. So I would like to be thankful to you, Pat, for letting me be in this opportunity and Waffle Taco Gamer. And yeah, that's pretty much it.
And what do you have to say to this man? Any final words?
All right. First of all, I want to thank you, Pat, for giving me this opportunity. Thank you, Damien. Get Back. Waffle, all
Thank
you guys.
Damien.
Thank you, Detrick, for showing up. I know you're gonna show up. I know you're not gonna pull out. I know your game. So yeah, all I'm gonna say is be ready for the beating I'm about to give you. But it's all respect, bro. It's all respect. I got no hate for you either. We're gonna shake hands after the fight, this and that. But once we get in there, it's war, and you know what time it is.
You know what time it is, ladies and gentlemen. It's breakout time. Going down May 6th, 2023. Get Back Boxing, Blaze Promotion, The Ring King, Rested Boxing, and more, which now includes Yesify's Backyard Boxing. We will see you all on May 6th. Have a nice day, ladies and gentlemen.
You too.
You too.